to Matt Day from Klein Constantia, who will introduce their Brut blend to all of you. Over to you, Matt.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Peter. I must say this is actually quite intimidating and humbling to be speaking between two South African legends when it comes to Cap Classique, and Johan Milan and Peter Ferreira. So thank you guys. And I also have to say a massive thank you to the Cap Classique Association. I don't think you guys realize the amount of work or the amount of support that the association kind of offers winemakers like myself. You know, I'm pretty young in the industry, and I'll tell you a story. I mean, I literally I started at Klein Constantia quite young, and I went to one of these base wine tastings with the first vintage of Chardonnay that I'd made for the bubbles. And it's probably one of the most intimidating things I've ever done. And I don't think anyone really liked it, but it kind of turned out quite well. And I got a lot of really good advice from Peter and Johan on that day, which is really special. Just to quickly go into the wine, I'm not going to speak too much about it. Obviously, Klein Constantia is very well known for the Vin de Constance and our Sauvignon Blancs. I must say we do a couple of other wines, and the Cap Classique from our side is a very small niche product that we make. We don't make a hell of a lot of it, and we kind of make this as a wine to share on up at the dam and on tours and all the rest, and at really special occasions that we have at Klein Constantia. In saying that, as we do it with love and attention. We don't overcomplicate it because we're probably focusing on too many other things, but we absolutely love to make it. In terms of the style, we call it a Brut purely because it is actually a Blanc de Blanc, but in the old days we used to have Pinot that we blended into the wine. Pinot just didn't work in Constantia, and it was hit and miss. So the first couple of vintages were known as Brut, and we decided to never change the name of the wine. It's 100% Chardonnay now. It's a single vineyard wine from Klein Constantia, all grown on Table Mountain sandstone and granite. And yeah, the style that we're trying to make, it is quite interesting in that it's picked nice and early. It's 100% malolactic fermentation. We then age in barrel for a good 9 months, and then it's a minimum of 36 months on the lees in the bottle. The reason why I say minimum is we're hand riddling by batch and according to demand as much as we need, and we take it from there. So we're currently on the 2016 in the UK. We've just moved on to the 2017 in South Africa. So it does have a little bit of age on it. And the last thing I can mention is this is a project that started for the millennium, and it's something that just took off, and we've had fun making ever since. The millennium vintages only came out in Magnum, and I've recently opened one and it's still showing really well. I think that's about it. Thank you very much for your time, and if there's any questions, I guess I can answer them later.